What makes a dinner feel truly romantic? Is it the food, the view, the music? Or is it the feeling of being far away from the rest of the world, surrounded by nothing but ocean? Because for many couples, cruise ships create a kind of atmosphere that normal restaurants simply cannot replicate. The moment the sun disappears behind the horizon, everything changes. The decks become quieter. Lights begin reflecting across the water. Soft music fills the air. And suddenly, a simple dinner starts feeling like a scene from a movie. Cruise ships are designed for experiences, but at night, they become something else entirely. Floating cities built around emotion, relaxation, and connection. For couples, that atmosphere can feel unforgettable. Walking together under open skies, watching waves move beside the ship, sitting near glowing windows while the ocean disappears into darkness. It's not just about luxury, it's about isolation from normal life, no traffic, no schedules, no distractions from the outside world, just two people, surrounded by endless water. And perhaps that's why cruise vacations have become one of the most popular romantic travel experiences in the world, because they slow life down, and after sunset, that feeling becomes even stronger. A romantic dinner on board usually begins long before the food arrives. It starts with the setting. Cruise ships carefully design their restaurants to create atmosphere, dim lighting, soft music, ocean-facing windows, elegant table arrangements. Everything is designed to make passengers feel separated from ordinary life. And timing matters too. The most romantic moments often happen during sunset dinners. As daylight fades, the ocean changes color constantly. Orange, purple, deep blue, and couples sitting near the windows experience something impossible to recreate on land. A restaurant may feel beautiful in a city, but at sea, the view itself is alive. Even the movement of the ship changes the atmosphere. Slow vibrations beneath the floor, gentle motion in the water, the feeling that the entire restaurant is quietly floating through darkness. And cruise staff understand this experience extremely well. Many ships offer special couple packages, private dining areas, wine service, personalized desserts, even balcony dinners delivered directly to cabins. Because romance has become part of modern cruise culture itself, and for many travelers, those small details become the most memorable part of the entire trip. Not the excursions, not the shopping, but a quiet dinner surrounded by ocean at night. There's actually a psychological reason cruise vacations feel so romantic, because cruises remove people from routine. At home, life feels fast, phones constantly ringing, work stress, traffic, schedules. But at sea, those distractions slowly disappear, and couples begin focusing on each other again. The environment itself encourages connection, long walks on open decks, watching sunsets together, late-night conversations beside the ocean. And unlike normal vacations, there's no constant pressure to rush between destinations. Everything moves slower. Even time starts feeling different on board. Morning breakfasts with ocean views, afternoons near pools, nighttime dinners under a soft lighting. Cruise ships create an atmosphere where simple moments suddenly feel meaningful, and then there's the ocean itself. At night, the sea creates silence impossible to experience in cities. No traffic sounds, no crowds nearby, only wind, water, and distant music from the ship. For many couples, that emotional separation from the real world becomes the most powerful part of the experience. Because for a few days, life feels simpler, and sometimes that simplicity becomes unforgettable. Ironically, the most romantic part of the evening often happens after dinner ends, because cruise ships become incredibly beautiful late at night. Pool decks grow quieter, the lights reflect across the water, and the atmosphere changes completely. Some couples walk alone across upper decks while the ocean stretches endlessly beside them. Others sit quietly near railings watching darkness around the ship. And then there are the nighttime balconies, perhaps the most peaceful place on board. Just two chairs, cold ocean air, and endless black water moving beside the ship. It's a kind of silence difficult to explain, because the ocean at night feels both peaceful and powerful, and that emotional atmosphere stays with people long after the cruise ends. That's why so many couples celebrate anniversaries on board, honeymoons, proposals, special occasions. Cruise ships naturally create cinematic memories. Even simple moments begin feeling dramatic. A late-night dessert, a quiet dance near live music, watching stars while the ship moves through open water. And perhaps that's the real secret behind romantic cruises. Not luxury, not expensive dinners, but the feeling of temporarily escaping normal life together. And perhaps that's what makes cruise dinners feel unforgettable. It's not just the restaurants, or the food, or even the luxury itself. It's the atmosphere surrounding the experience. A moving ship in the middle of the ocean, soft lights reflecting across dark water, cold evening air moving through the decks, and the silence that exists beyond the music and conversations. Cruise ships create something modern life rarely gives people anymore. Stillness, no traffic, no deadlines, no constant pressure from the outside world. Just time. And for couples, that stillness becomes powerful. Because without distractions, small moments suddenly begin feeling meaningful again. A simple conversation lasts longer. Eye contact feels different. A sunset becomes emotional. A quiet dinner turns intimate, and somewhere far away from land. Ordinary evenings slowly transform into memories people carry for years. That's why romantic cruise experiences continue growing around the world. Because cruises offer more than vacations. They offer escape, not only from cities, but from noise itself. And maybe that's the real reason people fall in love with cruise travel. For a few nights, the world feels slower, the ocean feels endless, and nothing matters except the person sitting across the table from you. So if you enjoyed this journey into the romantic side of cruise life, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more cruise stories, travel experiences, and smart cruise tips. And in the comments below, tell us this. Would you rather enjoy a romantic balcony dinner alone at sea or a luxury dinner under the lights of a busy cruise deck? Thanks for watching Sail Smart, and until the next voyage, safe travels.